I grew up incredibly depressed, incredibly insecure, to the point where I was suicidal in my last year of university. December 31st, 1993, I think it was. I was lying in bed in a fetal position, so sad and so depressed and so confused about why I was feeling these things that I have to give credit for me being here to the girlfriend that I had at the time who was with me. If she hadn't been there, I don't think I would be here. That was a rough night. Flash forward, like over a decade later, I had started to go through my international consulting career and things looked good from the outside, but from the inside, I was a complete mess, hot mess. I didn't know what I was doing in life. I still felt miserable. By this time, I was on antidepressants, but they were not working as well as they used to. So I was terrified I was going to slide back into that dark hole. And so I think it was March of 2003. I once again was lying in a bed in a fetal position, but this time due to anxiety and stress because I'd started a business and it was failing ridiculously, extremely. So that started me on a personal development journey. And that's how I ended up being here over the last 20, 30 years of that. My personal development journey started with sales techniques, sales tactics, mindset, Tony Robbins, all that kind of stuff, the superficial stuff that starts to get deeper. But every step I took, because I was a seeker and I was trying to find a way to crack the success of regaining emotional and mental health and rebuilding some sort of financial health, it took me more and more metaphysical. And before I knew it, I was working with people that were extremely spiritual, extremely metaphysical, talking about past lives, talking about energy, talking about programs, talking about subconscious baggage. And initially, I was thinking this is a little bit crazy, but like I said, in 2005, I ran into a woman who was using a pendulum. That's where I got introduced to it. And she identified, without me telling her, that I had been traumatized by a violent event when I was still in utero. And I'm like, oh my God, that was my dad's suicide that happened. And she's like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. He checked with a pendulum. Yeah, that's it. So that launched me in this whole new direction of metaphysical healing via pendulum. And that's how I end up in front of you today.